3 of the orientation video of the website. As I said, during the orientation, we're going through with exactly what your users will go through on your website so that you can have an idea of why this will be a boon for you. The last part of it here is where I'm going over what they find in the personal information once they click your info. And as you can see where it already states my nickname, username there, the last name me and my wife have in Second Life, Javelin. Real name that I can put, which is optional. My real email is there, that is required because it is used by you as the administrator in sending out newsletters and just mass emailings at any time that you need to. They can put a fake email in. That'll be the public one, and that's just so that they can be protected from spamming. Going a little bit further down here to just show, you'll see where they can put in their home page. As far as for their home page, I've put in ours, which is, of course, faithforveterans.org. Another nice thing that they can put on there that's handy and helpful for you as the administrator is where they can put in their different instant messengers contact. For instance, they can put in their ICQ number, their AIM, their Yahoo, their MSN. If they like, they can go ahead and put in their location, which you see for me here is Ohio. They can even put in their real life occupation, which I have here as the Faith Foundation Director. Then the last couple of things is their interest, which for me would be social work. Here, receive newsletter by email, which you see I clicked yes, and that is something that, again, if offered points for, I just found a way to go ahead and get that. Always show my email address. Of course, I put no. Hide my online status. I put no, but your users will have that choice if they prefer. Always notify them of replies to their post. In other words, if they sit there and put in for their journal and they get replies in, or they post something up in their submissions for articles or news, that they can sit there and get that sent to their email. They can even have where their private messages are also sent to them through their email. They can have where a pop-up window when they get a private message, just like an instant message, or if you get an IMNSL, that you can see where it has that little pop-up window that comes up. They can have where they have their signature attached, which I do have on here that you'll see later on. They can have where HTML is allowed into for their coding. And always enable smileys, which I do have here. They can always put in for their time zones as well. And going a little further down, you'll see where for the signature, I put in for mine, which is Zen and Javelin, any extra info that they can put in. And for me, what I've put in is the Faith Foundation Director of Operations. If they wanted to create a new password at the time, they can. They also can create an avatar for themselves as far as through the control panel that'll represent them, and you see, of course, the little one that I've chosen here, but otherwise they can go and show the gallery where they will have quite an abundance to choose from. From there, they save the changes, and we'll hit there and go through, and you can see where now my ICQ number, my AIM, my little icon to represent me, which many of you may be familiar with if you've ever done it on SL Exchange. That might be familiar for you there. Here you see where, because I did allow it to show that I am online, it does show it and will show it to other users, and it does show that now I am a subscriber to the newsletter. So, now that we've gone through there, if we simply go to where, again, I was mentioning before how they could change some of the outlooks that go through on their website. One of the things that I wanted to change through here was for what, and I'm just going through it and showing you the different areas again of what people can sit there and show for themselves. But what I am looking for is actually in my home where I can broadcast a public message, of which I do want to, and to activate my personal menu. And I'm just putting in hi all for my personal message that I wanted to broadcast out to everybody to say hello to all of the members on the website through here. And the very last thing that I want to put in is my headlines and what I'm looking for, of which I am going to put Second Life, which, of course, many of you are probably familiar with, being that this is for Second Life residents. And then the very last thing that I will put through, and you see where it has for the headlines from Second Life that will show on my regular front page from now on. And again, I'm putting in for my public broadcast message of hello all to send through. So, now, after returning to my personal page, you see where it has up here my public message from Javelin, hi all. And by the way, people can, if they want to turn off public messages if they do get to be annoying, because just very much so, like with group notices, spamming can be a problem and a pain. Now, if I just click on the home, you will see here where now I have the home page. For my menu, it says for Javelin, and it has on there hi all. And then it goes through with what would be normal on the regular website that you have for your business or for your club. So this is the last part, the only other part of the orientation, to just give you a little bit of a eye view of what it is that people in using your website from TechnoBase Studios will be able to accomplish, why they would use your site, why they would make it their homepage to use, and why for you it's an extremely great boon and tool to use from here on out. The next part of the series will go through the administration, which is mostly of what you'll be particularly interested in. Not only will it go through the administration on how to change things through and administer through your website, but it'll also show you some handy tricks to sit there and have in being able to get the results that you're looking for, especially out of Second Life. And also, we will go through where you will find out information, if necessary, that can be posted on our wiki, which is going to be available to you if you go back to our website at TechnoBase Studios. You'll also see not only the wiki, but where we have our help desk where you can submit tickets in case there is any problems that may arise or that you may have questions about. And we also do have other methods of where we can talk live with one of our representatives to go ahead and help you out live on your website as well. I wanted to thank you for taking the time to look through these orientation videos to get an idea of everything that's possible for you. And I invite you, if you haven't already, to sign up and get your website from us for the prices that we have available. I do know we have a lot of introductory going on here, so this would be the time to take advantage of it. Thank you again. My name is Anand Javelin, and hope to see you through the administrative videos.